So Play West Youth Leadership Symposium is an annual event that we host for youth, mainly informed by youth.
These symposiums exist as a really unique opportunity to bring youth from all of our partner communities together. Youth who have maybe never left their community, maybe who live in a really small community and don't have the opportunity to meet a lot of new people. And bringing all those youth together and getting them to sort of experience what their similarities are, what their differences are, and really enable them to sort of take risks and grow into who they are and identify who all the youth are across Canada as a community and as a network.
All right, everyone on the right side. Everyone on the right side. Let's go.
This year's theme is called Digging Roots, and kind of like the meaning behind that is looking at holistic wellness as a tree. Because in a lot of Indigenous spirituality, we look to the trees for wellness. So we're thinking about our physical, our emotional, our spiritual, and our mental health, and translating those teachings to the youth in a play-based way.
So this week's lessons are all focused on holistic health. And when we talk about holistic health, we like to look at it in the shape of the medicine wheel and the 4 quadrants of the medicine wheel. So spiritual, emotional, physical, and mental. And so throughout the week, the kids have got to be able to experience different activities that would sort of fit within each different quadrant of the medicine wheel. They also had the opportunity to pick which quadrant of the medicine wheel they wanted to create a game to teach to the rest of the camp about what being healthy and happy looks like in that quadrant of the medicine wheel.
3, 2, 1,
Woohoo! So by the end of the week, the goal of the youth-led events is to kind of prepare the youth who participated to action plan and create something similar back in their own communities. So at the end of the youth-led events, they're going to be sitting down with their community mentor that they came with to talk about their day, talk about the activities they participated in, and create an action plan for something they can do for the youth back in their community.
Really special about this week is how quickly kids identify with what their healthy coping skills are. It's not really a foreign concept about what do you and your communities do to take care of themselves. And to me, it's great how quickly they're I like to go for a walk when I'm really upset, or I like to smudge, or I like to sing, or I like to go for a run. And I feel like this week in talking about holistic health, it's almost just naming what those are and how you might use them, and then also encouraging them to look into practices that they might not do, especially if there's one quadrant of the medicine wheel they might lack some practices in to be really balanced.
And something that we really drive is play-based learning, but also peer-to-peer learning. So this afternoon in the youth-led showcase, each color group is going to be able to facilitate for their youth and kind of share teachings around leadership, around communication, and using play as a vehicle to do so.
Yellow, 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 yellow. Sunny Wheel Hornet!
I'm really impressed by the silent leaders that we have in this group. It's very different, working in the different provinces, you get a mix of personalities, but I feel like we have a lot of silent leaders that when they're given the time and space and comfortability to share their voice, they do, and it's usually something quite impactful.
I hope the biggest takeaway from this week is just that the youth have learned something more about themselves, that they've had a safe space created for them, that they've been able to take a risk, try something new, maybe stand up in front of people, maybe lead a game, maybe just run around camp, something that helps them grow a tiny bit more into who they're going to become as a really engaged and active adult.